So it's Tom's fault. Yeah, because you're beating him up. Yeah. Right, let's start on the floor, please. Thank you. You're going to slide it underneath your bum. Oh, I need to do this to warm up. You actually warm up last week. So the last 2 days I've been even. So slide your shoulder blades under. Let that ball sit right on your coccyx so that it's just supporting your lower back. Take your roll side to side just across the butts. And then get the mat up. I can take that now. And then find your centre point, squeeze your belly, lift both those knees into your chest so that you feel your thigh rolling that ball slightly for a little bit more support. Should feel lovely. And then let's stretch our legs slides. Just open up through the hamstrings, pull your toes down, push your heels away. And let's drop one leg down towards the floor, level with the hips, point the toes to lift the leg up, and then switch sides. Do this. This is all right. Pain's kicked in, yeah. So you might find it better if you're okay with it, to take the trainers off and do it better. Oh, okay. Is that right? Good. I mean, some people like to wear trainers. So slow it down, little pause at the bottom, squeeze the belly to pull the leg back up with a pointed toe. So really, really slow, pause at the bottom, pull up again. Focus on straightening those legs at the top, so we're always working to those hamstrings. Now I want you to stop with your left leg down and your right leg up. And that left leg, just squeeze the belly and give us some little presses down there. So use your tummy to pull the leg up a bit, drop it back down, put it back up. 8, 7, straighten your right one. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And then lift it all the way up. Drop your right leg. Pause. Straighten out both your legs. And then press that leg up and down. Keep pushing the middle of your back down towards the floor. Lower belly squeezing down into that ball. 8, 7, straighten your left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lift the leg all the way back up. Point your toes to the top. Look towards me. We're going to open the legs out wide. We're going to circle them, meet them halfway down, and then pull them back up through the middle. So we inhale, open, exhale, circle around, use the belly, pull the legs in. Lower, the better. Focus on that circle. Then focus on the squeeze together before you pull your legs up. So you're really working into those tummy muscles. One more. And your circles a little bit bigger, a little bit deeper, a little bit slower. And then when you've done that last circle, bring it all the way up. And then take a pause here. Push both your legs down in the center, open your circle back out, and bring your circle together at the top, so reversing that motion. So big squeeze of the thighs, get your legs as low as they will go, circle out, bring them up. Bring them straight across the sky. Listen to the morning to play at midnight. Are you with me? Are you with me? 4 more. Last 2. And then pop the feet down the ground. Okay, I want you to take your fingers around the ball, tuck your shoulder blades under, and lift your hips off that board. So just hold it underneath. Extend your arms so you're stretching into front of the shoulders. And then for now, just press your buttocks back down into that board. Exhale, lift back up. Squeeze it down, push it back. Let's go. Listen to the Mariachi play. Are you really? Are you really? Big shut. Begin to bring those knees a little bit closer in so they're not scooting outwards. 2 more. Second one stays up in the air. Second one, lift your heels and little pulses at the top. Keep extending those arms. Keep lifting higher through the hips. Pull those glutes close together. 10, 9, 8. Lots of movement in those hips. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Lower it back down to that ball. Take a breath. Bring your shoulder blades a little bit. Now, lift those knees back up to your chest. Release your hands. Take your arms up above. If you wish, you can extend your legs. We're going to go into dead bug, extending opposite arm to leg. So now you've lost that stability in your arms. Find that balance. Stretch your arm overhead. Push your leg away. Now, if you wish, you can do a cross, arms and legs together, and squeeze everything back up to the top. Breathing in to push away, breathing out, draw everything back up. Last couple of breaths here. When you've done that last one, hug those knees in. Now we're going to take that ball out from underneath us. And it's going to go between the knees. They all need to have a blow up these, don't they? Don't you? The more squishy they are, the easier they are to use. But when they're more solid, it's more challenging. They do get on some fun. Yeah, you can use the straws. Yeah. I don't know if there's any straws over there. Okay, lift those hips as you do. Take the arms up and overhead. Squeeze that core as tight as you can. Ease it off as you brush your buttocks down. Your arms overhead. Exhale, lift and squeeze as much as you can. You can feel it down by the rock. I need the ocean to hit my eyes. I'll take the next wave, don't need a sun. Up and squeeze. It's freestyle, and I don't I am straight. Now let's go back into that heel lift. We lift up, we lift the heels, we squeeze, we drop the heels, we drop our buttocks. A little bit of calf work. 5 more. So we're gonna hold our fifth one up into the air. Right up onto those toes. Extend your arms a little bit more. Squeeze that ball and just hold and squeeze that ball on the spot. Little tiny movements right into those inner thighs. Can you lift your hips a little bit higher? Keep pressing. 10, 9, 8, 7, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it out with those arms released. Through your shoulder blade. Now we're going to pull our knees in towards our chest and a little hug to loosen up the lower back. What we're going to do is slide the ball between our ankles. Come to a tabletop position, open our arms out wide. We're going to rotate our knees over halfway towards the right side and extend both our legs towards our right hand. Bend the knees, roll back through to center, take it over to the other side and extend both our legs. So you want to try and keep those shoulder blades pinned to the floor. You want to challenge your hamstrings by pulling those toes close towards that hand as you can go. You can keep your head in the center or take your head the opposite direction to your legs. But what I want you to really focus on is keeping your shoulders close to the floor as possible. Then work those out to pull those toes in towards you. Six more of these, keep breathing. Try to let your heels drop lower than that 90-degree point through the knees. And when you come to do that last one, I want you to pull your knees through to center. Pause there for a moment. Then rock over to the right side. Tuck your heels now in towards your bottom. Look towards me. We're going to fully extend the legs out towards that right hand. 10 times. Squeeze deep into those abs. Come on, squeeze through the belly, straighten those knees a little bit more. Pull the toes further up towards your hand. When you've done your last one, you swing back through to center, keeping the ball low towards the bottom. A quick pause in the middle, let your spine reset. Over to that left, over to the left. Squeeze that belly and let's go over to the other side. 10 for knee extension. I want to see a little bit more rotation to that left glute. I want to see toes further in towards the left hand. I want to breathe into it. Sugar, your last 5 reps. Keep squeezing that ball between the ankles. Last couple. One more. Roll back to the middle and pop the feet down to the ground. Okay, great. Now we're going to keep the ball between the ankles. What I want to do is slide your legs straight and roll over onto your left side. Ooh, we've lost mine straight up. So give the body into a straight line. You can rest your right hand together in front of your chest. Squeeze the ball, and let's lift up and down. So your focus here is your inner thigh on that left leg. Lifting the ball, lifting the weight with your right leg. You're almost pushing your right leg down into the left leg to make it work a little bit hard. Breathe it up. My feet can't touch the ground. Touch the ground. Another 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top. Give me some pulses. At the top. Control pulses. Remember. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Now focus on that inner thigh. The underneath inner thigh. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it. Just let the legs fall off the ball. You're just going to transition the ball underneath your left ankle, resting your right foot on top. Find your balance, square your hips off forward. Now this top leg is going to lift up. And what you're going to do is tap the foot down towards the floor, lift it all the way up, and then tap it down to high. And what you want to avoid doing here is turning the leg like that. As soon as you do that, you're going to roll backwards off the ball. So you want to keep your hips facing forward, squeeze up, tap down. So you find balance. No, 4 more. And then we lift up for the last time and we stay floating above that. Turn the toes in towards you, turn the heel up, and give me some little presses to the very top, right into the upper thigh. So I want to see everyone's toes turning down towards the floor. So you laterally rotate in, immediately, so rotate from the hip and squeeze it up, the heel leading up towards the ceiling. Lift it a little bit higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, a little bit higher. 4, 3, 2, and release it forward. Let it relax. Now just slide that ball forward so your left foot's now relaxing the ground. You're going to swing up onto your left elbow and you're going to just let that right foot be in front of that left. Bring the elbow underneath your shoulder. Flex your underneath foot. Slightly bend the knee to get your edge of the foot into the ground. Use your arm and then lift yourself up into a side plank. You're going to use your underneath glute and you're going to use this glute in a different way. Arm up and you're just going to press up and down. So both legs are working in different ways. Squeeze your waist. Squeeze your butt. Push into your right foot. Yeah. Keep going. Squeeze up. 10, 9, 8. Pull up more into that left waistline. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Push further into those feet to lift up a little bit higher. Hold it. 5, 4. Lift up higher. 2, and 1. Down. Good. Grab that ball. Put it back to your ankles and hands over your knees. So just keep your head up that end now, let your antenatal spot sides. You've already up this end by now.
I don't get it.
So for now, I want you to squeeze the ball between your ankles, keep those legs dead straight. Squeeze your teeth so your kneecaps are lifted off the floor, your glutes are active, and then lift your whole leg, lift both your legs off the floor and straight back down. And I want you to squeeze that forward as you lift your legs up and release. So you're going to do a few more like this, and then you're going to add into it, which means your knees are going to have to open slightly wider. You're going to lift your legs, pull the heels in towards your bottom, extend your legs away, and lower your legs back. So lift, curl in, extend away, and drop down. This is where you sometimes lose the ball a little bit, yeah? So just keep that focus. I want to really think about squeezing the heels to the bottom to get those hamstrings active. Lovely. And 5 more of these. Get those thighs right off the floor. Three more. Last 2. One more. Now, can you hold your toes in towards your bottom? Can you squeeze your ball a little bit more? Now, see if you can lift your thighs off the ground, pointing your toes to the sky, hold up and down, holding onto that ball. The hands will keep your head. Push it up and down. So release your hands, that's it. Up and down. You can do it, yeah. Fine, get those thighs up, up, up. Squeeze the ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and just release your legs down. Let your hips from the side to side. Loosen everything up. Now, slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up. Push your hands a little bit closer towards your knees. And then arch your spine just to release off the lower back. Then push the floor away. Open your shoulder blades. Suck your belly in. Get that long curve. Because you can now reach your hand full, grab it, bring it forward with you, and come back down onto the floor. So your feet go a little bit wider this time. You're going to hold the ball above your head, tucked in your hands. We're going to lift up into a back extension, squeeze the ball at the top, and release all the way back down. So now we're just working on that upper body, so letting the legs to stay fixed to the ball. Up, squeeze, and release. Really good way to activate the upper back. Once you've got your arms in front of you, it adds to the load. So it's like working with weights, which is simply working with your hands above your head. Breathe that forward to activate the shoulders and try and keep those feet hit the ground if possible. Elbows nice and wide. Shoulder blades squeeze together, so you're trying to pull those elbows up towards the sky. And you lift that chest another inch higher when you lift up. Squeeze your back a little bit more. 6 more of these. Maximum push through those palms. Last 3. Last 2. One more. Let's just pulse this one. Lift up and pull through the hands by squeezing the balls. Lengthen. Squeeze your back. Lift the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Turn your head in one direction. Let your body relax. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders again. Push yourself up. Pull your hands back in. Curve that spine again like you did earlier. And then when we bring ourselves back down to the floor, we just turn over onto our right side, grab that ball and feed it between your ankles. And straighten out your body, relax your head onto your upper arms. Hip stack, shoulder stack. Hands can sit lightly in front of the chest. Squeezing that ball with the ankles. When you're ready, we lift those legs up together using the inner side of the right leg this time. So up and down in repetitions. She's something that's make you think all that lies still. Don't stop until me, but take my advice. Before you play with fire, do think twice. And if you get burned, baby, don't you be surprised. So just make sure those hips are wobbling as you lift up. Five more. If you get those legs a little bit higher, see if you can squeeze that ball a little bit more at the top. Hold your last one up into the air and some little pulses at the very top. Now squeeze your belly. You want to feel your side of your waist working that. Inner thigh on that right leg. Lift up. Come on, high as it'll go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. A little bit more. Squeeze the ball. 2 and 1. Let it go. Let the leg just slide off the ball. And then you take that transition where you drop the ball underneath your right ankle, resting your left leg on top of your right. Find your balance. So when you're ready, you lift the top leg up, you turn the toes down slightly. We come forward in front of that leg, tap the floor, lift it up into a big arch back behind. So the work comes from the buttocks. You pull the leg behind you, and then you hip flexion, pull your legs in front. But your core is controlling the move of your leg. Try and keep your leg as straight as possible. Right, I want to see these legs going higher up to the sky, but without rotating your hip. And also, don't rush it. Remember always that time under tension. 6 more. Now we bring that leg back to the top, holding as high as we can. Pull your toes inwards, turn your toes down, and get high up presses, up and down, as high as you can go. Making sure your hips are still facing forward. High as you can go. Get it up into the sky and pulse it up there at the very, very top. See toes turning up, turn them down. Keep pressing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, last squeeze, and release. Lovely. Just put that left knee in front, let it relax to the floor. So we come up onto our right elbow underneath our shoulder this time. Bring that left foot flat to the floor. We soften the underneath leg to enable it to get that grip to push up into that side plank. Press into the left foot, squeeze both butt cheeks and lift your arm up and lift your plank as high as it will go. And then we can go to those presses up and down, squeezing into the underneath of your waist. Don't forget about the left buttock, pushing down into the foot to get that elevation. Keep going, keep pushing, last 10, 9, 8, get higher, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, big squeeze up, and then release it down. Turn yourself over onto your back, bring that ball with you with your hand. Right. We're going to pull the knees in towards us, and we're going to spread the legs up. Now you're going to crunch up, and as you crunch up, you feed the ball between the ankles. Then you lower your legs and your arms, either quarter, halfway, or almost to the floor. Lift all the way back in. You crunch up to get the ball, and then you repeat. But the hands are holding the ball this time. Lift up, crunch to hand the ball. Lower the head as you lengthen away. It doesn't matter how far you go with this one. So the most important part of this is you do that crunch to feed the ball. And then you extend those arms and legs so they're working together. And you don't want your lower back to be taking over from your ab. And make sure you're breathing, don't hold your breath. Give me 6 more. Last 2. 1 more. And then release. Hug those knees in and do waist. People running like, yeah, I was about to speak. They're too squishy to roll very far. Yeah, exactly. Right. Going to keep that ball back between the knees. Bring your feet together. Tuck your feet close in towards your bottom. Then lift into bridge, taking those arms again up and overhead. And we're going to lift our heels off the floor. Squeeze that ball as tight as you possibly can. Now, I want you to very subtly lift your left foot off the floor, so you just have your right foot, and squeeze past the ball there. So your right leg is going to feel this a lot more than your left. You're pushing your right leg against your left, and your left is just stopping the ball from moving. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. 8. Get your hips higher. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now keep that left foot off the floor, but drop your right heel and press again. Squeeze. Keep that left foot off the ground if you can. Come on, press it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop the left foot down. Lift your hips. Lightly hold that ball still. Okay, begin to lift onto your toes. Squeeze that ball. Lift your right foot lightly off the ground, and let's go again. Little pulses in towards that right leg. Squeeze your left glute to get that elevation. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop your left heel. Keep going. Squeeze it. 9, 8. Hips higher if you can. Lots of buttock work here. 5, 4, 3, 2, left 1, and release. Once more, little hugging of those knees once the spine is settled. A little roll around. Take the ball out from the knees onto your hand. Extend your legs down and stretch your arms back behind you. Pretty wonky, my man. Lovely deep stretch. Now, because it's squishy, they're quite easy to feed through. So we're going to lift our arms up above our shoulders. We're going to roll up, lifting our left leg. Feed the ball under right to left hand. And then drop the leg, drop the arm back. Lift up. Feed the ball to the other hand. So because it's not a weight, which makes it instantly easier, I want you to think about range. Reach up, feed it under as high as you can on that leg, keeping the legs dead straight, the arms dead straight. So you're working right up. Or out. Lower the belly. We're going to go 6 more. Right, if anyone wants to try something really funky, try this. Double legs. Entirely up to you. 4. 3. Slowly control. 3. 2 more. 1 more. And then to finish off, take a deep breath, extend those arms. Lift your legs up towards the sky. Lift up into a crunch. Flex your toes. And then touch your toes every time in pulse crunches. Oh my God, man. So destroyed. 10, 9, 8, 7. Extend your knees. 4, 3, 2, and release. Thanks, Laura. Now, we're going to move on away from these balls. And we're going to go into a bit of yoga-fied Pilates, including the stretching side of it, okay? So we're going to roll up. We're going to flip around. Hands to the ground, which was my original plan this day. Okay.
We're starting the hour now.
Tuck your toes. Keep your knees bent. Lift your hips, lengthen your spine. I gaze to your knee. And then once you've got that useful straight spine, you can push your legs straight into the floor. Find nice deep breath to settle deeper into them. Deeper into those heels. Into those hips higher, down to your chest lower. Take a nice deep breath in, lift your left leg up behind you. Look forward towards me. We're going to rock forward just to tips the toe, bringing our left knee under, and then rolling all the way back and back. Else to extend that leg all the way back up behind you. So you rock forward, right, lift that, and extend. So your right knee never ever bend. It stays dead straight. And then you lift that left leg beautifully high, like a resting point, and then come forward. Squeeze your belly to hold that thigh a little bit closer in towards your chest once you roll forward. Keep your abs a little bit. You're going to do 3 more of these. Now you know what's coming. So on that last roll forwards, you're holding that hover. So you're in a plank position, make sure your hips aren't up here, but suck your belly in to pull that thigh in, hold it. And then from here, you transition to pigeon. And we stretch. We extend that right leg down, find your stretch in that left buttock. Once you have, relax into it. Relax through the shoulders. All that I was born to do. Show on my windowsill, so dark inside. Where you breathe into that. And then when you're ready, scroll over into your left butt cheek. Bring your right leg around. Bend your right knee, get your right arm inside. Lift up. And then reach up over to side bend. If you want, you might want to grab your toe here. And then just reach as far as you can go in that curve. You might be able to go further by lifting that leg. Keep your left butt cheek solid on the ground. We're just going to stretch and reach, getting that elbow extended. Try and turn your chest up underneath that arms and hips. And I was born to and then from there, just release the foot if you're holding on to it. This same arm that's overhead, going to reach to that foot. You bend your knee if you need to. And then dive down and straighten out that leg as you go into the hamstrings. It's like grabbing around the sole foot, the middle of your foot. And just try to pull your chest towards your thigh. The hamstrings are better now, aren't they? The hamstrings are better. Oh. Yeah. We get so distracted by Auntie's hamstrings that don't do anything. Okay, carefully breathe, ease off from me. Roll it back up. Whilst you're here, just lean back. Bring the sole of the foot onto the floor. Take your right leg in front of you. Turn your fingers in. And then just lift up into a nice bridge. You can stay here if you wish. You can take your both legs along if you wish. Just lift up there. Stay there. Pull your chest as high as it will go. Squeeze your butt to lift your hip. And when you're ready, release it off. So the feet together. Lean back into your hands in a bit more comfortable place. Just take a little rock side to side. If you wish, you can lift into a little mini bridge and do a little sway side to side, which is actually quite nice. And then bring yourself back to the middle. And spin around behind us again. Back onto our hands and knees. Flat back, toes tucked. Knees stay bent. You lift your bottoms up to the sky. We lengthen the spine. We bow our head and chest down. And then begin to extend into the legs. Heel to the floor. So you want to get that triangle position through the body. Every time you exhale, push the heels lower. Get your chest further to your shoulders. Get that tailbone up high to the sky. And then we're ready. Right leg up to the sky. When you're ready, we rock forward to the toes on that left foot. We pull the knee under. And then we push all the way into that left heel to extend our right leg to the sky as high as it can go. Make sure you're squeezing the belly to pull that thigh close into the chest, and you lower your hips down. You want to be in a plank position. There's lots of movement through the shoulders. One more. Two. Now remember on that last one, we all bring that knee forward. And we hold that plank. Pull the thigh up towards you, squeeze the belly a little bit more, extend that left leg. Take one more deep breath. And then we'll transition to pigeon on the side. Find your buttock stretch. Once you're there, you can lower to your elbows. And relax. On the one, great unknown, in thy hand, and upon you in the mystery, we know we trust in, my faith will stand. Into roll over and you're in time to your right buttock. Bring that leg all the way around. Bend your left knee. Right, get that arm inside. Take the arm up. Give that side bend over the ears. Straight elbow, right across. And then you can go further if you can. But I want to keep your right hip pushed to the floor. Chest turns towards the sky. And just work into your breath, into that lovely side bend. Reach a little bit deeper if you can. Turn the chest up a little bit more if you can. And then we begin to turn our body towards that left leg. Take hold of the foot with the right hand. And we take it into that hamstring stretch. We bow down. Pushing that leg straight. A little bit deeper. And you're ready, release it off slowly. Lean back, slide your right foot to the floor, take that left leg around, tie your fingers behind you this time, and then lift up. So you can just extend one leg here, you can slide both legs straight and lift them. Chest up high, squeeze your butt, get your hips higher. Hold this 5 more seconds, take one more deep breath. And then begin to lower yourself back down to the floor. Bring the soles of the feet together. This time bring your hands into your ankles, slide your heels closer, wrap them around the outside edge of your feet, and just find that stretch in the hip. You might just want to stay here. You can fold forward. Now, I want to hook your fingers around your big toes so that you're attached to your feet. Lift yourself up tall. Take your legs to this position. Then take them a little bit wider. Then begin to push them away. Work on those inner thighs and hamstrings. And then just glide down. Everybody get me wider. But go straighter. Bow down deeper. Breathe. Going, keep going. 10 more seconds. Go deep as you can. Breathe into it. Okay, begin to ease it off. Slide up your legs. Hold your knees. Bring them in. Just roll yourself over your legs. Resting your hands on your shin. Then use that grip to lift this up toward you. Now, bring your legs into more comfortable position. Take your right hand onto your right knee, left hand to the base of the spine, lift yourself up and just rotate them. And then go the other way. Lift up tall, pivot up the spot, over that shoulder. And then bring yourself back to the middle. Hands onto the knees, let your spine just curve back, power your chin. Let the vertebrae open up naturally. Then roll it back up. Go the other way. Lift tall, chin up. Trying to push your bottom behind. You dip center of the spine forward. And then just bring yourself back to neutral. Use your core to hold you here. You open the arm. We end with the arms coming all the way up, reaching up, press up to the sky, and then give yourself a bow and a clap, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Very stretched.
Well, that's good.